Bling. Here we are. It is AgileVentures AtlanticScrum. It's Sam and Michael and Joao. Let me give you my update. I have just got the graders running for Homework 1, for AV1 and 2. There is one outstanding issue that what looks like being able to check for a fork, check whether a repo is a fork, is failing for me because it's saying undefined method parent for Sawyer resource, which is precise. Yeah, oh, you just said, well, that's fast. And that's this, and I'm confused because this worked in the past. We are still using in the grader. This was the old one that used to run it, and it has OctaKit and Sawyer locked to, as far as I can tell, to these two identical, exactly the same versions. So I'm a little confused about this. I feel like, yeah, and then anyway, that's a block that I have right now. Other things, I must do the charity jamboree stuff because that's happening next Wednesday, and local support. Yeah, I kind of want to coordinate pull requests and activities with Michael, and Michael is here, so that's good. Joao, how are things with you?
Good, thank you. I also have that problem that you're
that's good. That's good to know that that's confirmed. I presume, yeah. I mean, you've got the same. You've got the Git immersion repo up already, and anyway, yeah. Okay.
Yesterday I got in a meeting with some guys to explain more or less Mat+, what the project was and everything. We had a problem, the one that we talked about Mat+, and I sent an email to you, Thomas, and a non-profit guy to try to schedule a meeting.
Yeah.
So we can all talk to see if it's worth going on or not.
Yes.
And basically that was it yesterday.
Great.
My only blocker at this point is that meeting and the schedule of that meeting, and when we have it, I think we can just see how it goes. I think it's all for me.
And what was I going to say there? I was going to say, oh yes. Well, the other thing that I mentioned, Thomas, that
you kind of break for some time.
Audio breaking up. Let me.
Not audio, image. You just froze.
Okay.
And nothing more.
I'll just turn the image off. Yeah. So we have one thing that you could be doing to try and attract more developers is to present the thing at our charity jamboree next week. Do you know anything about the charity jamboree?
Yes. At this point, I would prefer to wait for our meeting.
Hey, no. Well, waiting is good. We do one every 6 weeks. Not a problem. We'll leave it there. You did a You're happy arranging to meet with Thomas first, or you think it's important that both Thomas and I are present?
I think at least one of you should be there.
Yeah. Okay. Absolutely. Yeah.
I don't. It doesn't matter if you both want to go. You both can go, or if only one.
Yeah.
I'm okay with it. It's just more to try to understand. Try to understand if the client is. Try to merge to see if AgileVentures is good for what the client wants.
Absolutely, yes, and I think that is a great thing to do, and it's important that the client's on board with like our process and how it works. But I think Thomas and I are both equally able to do that.
Yeah.
And I think if it's a blocker, then in order to have the meeting happen sooner rather than later, the key thing is to choose one person, and we've given that to Thomas in the first instance. So if you have trouble, and it's becoming a blocker because Thomas is busy and he can't make the meeting, it'll come back to me, but in the first instance, it's in Thomas's court. Yeah?
Oh, okay. I sent a mail to both of you, so So you're both aware?
We are both aware, which is great. Absolutely, always. I always say, always CC me. That's always good. Yeah, I'm just letting you know that the person you should be looking for from a response is Thomas, and he is.
I'll talk to Thomas today.
Yeah, cool. But feel free to bring, if it ends up being a blocker, continuing blocker, feel free to bring it up to me again. Okay. Yes, excellent. Thank you for your help. Joao. Anything else from you, Joao?
Nope, I don't think so.
Okay, we'll go to Michael. Hey, Michael, how are you doing?
Very good. Blocker is just pull requests, I guess. Unmerged pull requests.
Yes. Yes. I guess in the ideal world, would there be no merging process, that they would just be instantly merged and then you'd never be blocked?
I guess.
But anyhow, so I looked at these two. I noted that, maybe I didn't put anything, that I was asking you, I think you've commented on these things. So but these are both completely independent. So this can be pulled in, this can be pulled in. This one, and you've merged it to, there we go. Okay. Yep. And this one certainly looks clean. And like this one, which is mine now, I have one. And are you happy with this one?
Yes.
Mine. Yes. Okay. Then I guess in principle we could just merge all three of them in, and then it's all done. I guess I haven't checked that this works so much. It looks fairly straightforward, so I think I'm gonna, you are convinced it's working, I presume. So let's pull that in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that's done. What I'm then in the past I could just keep on clicking, but it's kind of made things go nuts. So I'm tempted to leave these. I mean, is the 178 now needs to be updated to 177, right? Or can we just? That's what I'm not clear. Does it now developers update? That updated. I guess I'm not clear. I guess let's just merge. Let's have a merge fest. Here we go. I'm a bit tired of, playing it so cautiously. Let's throw caution to the wind. Let's just merge all these things and see what goes on. Let's do that. I fancy doing that. Oh, have I just merged the wrong one? What? Oh no, I've gone back. Yeah, okay. Just ruined it. Okay. All right. So no more blockers. Okay. At the moment. And I started on the train this morning, continuing the refactoring process on that here, and I had a question relating to that I would be very happy to have input from both you, Michael, and from you, Joao. So here, Michael, you saw already. I started making us a base organization spec, and trying to get all the stuff in here. So this was the one we've just merged in. This one here is now another one. So this is testing, this slightly more sophisticated method here for this. And I was just looking at it, and I'm quite pleased with the cleanup that I've got from where it came from before, but I guess I'm a little bit disturbed at, we're kind of here, we're testing all of these 4 conditions. We're basically kind of testing that the Ruby OR operator works. Do you know what I mean?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah. And I wonder, and obviously I test drive, but I wonder about,
it's funny, sometimes
I would almost prefer, in terms of readability, to be going like this, to try and kind of make a I don't know, less convoluted version of these things. Do you know what I mean?
Sure.
And then we test that these work, and then rather than having this method, we would have. I mean, the interesting thing there is, like in Python we have the not operator, but in Ruby we don't, right? But I'm like I would almost like want to be able to replace this method with this, but then that, I don't know. Anybody have a feeling about you know the readability of this stuff in Ruby?
I'm not sure. The name of the method looks extreme to be, so it doesn't smell very good.
Which one?
Not updated recently or has no owner. It looks like
yeah.
a huge name. It looks like it encapsulates a lot of things inside it.
Yes, indeed. It feels like it's not doing one thing. I agree, and I think it's it feels a bit unwieldy to me, and so it feels quite nice to decompose it into these two methods, which are themselves, you know, kind of. I mean, it almost makes me want to, like, why doesn't Ruby have a not method? Why can't I do
Where
this?
are you gonna invoke this line here on 57 in the controller?
Oh, yeah, that is the usage of that is in fact it's only used in one place, and it's used. Go on. It's just used. Why isn't that opening? Is it open? It has opened there. It's used here.
In the controller, yeah.
Yeah, and I mean even here we're doing it. It's like user organization. We've got this clumsy thing here of like checking is it an organization, and I would like to kind of like.
Just so we don't invoke a nil.
Well, absolutely, but I'd almost rather put a method on user, which was like, and actually this one is like not updated recently. Where's that at? Or part of it? Hold on. Has that got any methods? Wait a sec. Find usages of that one. No usages found in project files.
Oh, I remember what this is now. We actually don't need that method anyway.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes things a lot easier for us.
I think John and I had pushed that down into the database.
Ah, okay.
There was a way to get the database to create, what is it called? It's a field that it creates that doesn't really exist in the database, but it'll come back on a query.
Okay. Then that
sped up everything.
Yeah. Then that makes everything a lot simpler. Yes. So that's easy. I mean, I guess the thing that the only thing that then stands is I mean, we are using this organization not updated recently. I mean, it just makes me want to ask. Where's my?
So you could do a refactoring to get rid of that dead code.
Right. I'll certainly do that. And we do have a not method in Ruby. And I wonder, should we use this not, like, you know, so I'll get rid of the dead code, but we still need this method, right? Or we need a method that does
something like that. Yeah.
And I'm wondering, should we prefer to have? Let's move these closer. And I'm thinking maybe we should. Should we prefer to have this and then just call not on it? Do you know what I mean?
Sure.
Because I think that makes these tests.
Is it worth to have two methods for that?
Well, no, I'm saying that we would delete this one. Right.
Yeah.
But having this one means that we don't need this one. Like it makes the method name simpler, and if we want to call that, we just do not update it.
Yeah. I think so. It looks better like that.
That I think, yeah. Okay. Well, that's great to get your input on that. I'll continue cleaning there. I'm very pleased to see that we've managed to get the geocoder issue out of the out of that thing. I guess. Oh, that was another thing. I've got. Well, this is sort of a new issue, and I want to just stop using Pivotal Tracker and move completely to. I was running. I can't find it. I'll go into. I won't bother you with it now. But there we've I was running the RSpec with just the dots and seeing which is nice to sort of help us isolate which are the things that are coming up. I really want to get the logs cleaned up, but yeah, I think we'll get into that separately. That's more than enough for now. Yeah, so I think we're all. Michael, you're now not blocked and okay. And is there anything else on your agenda?
No, that's all.
Okay, cool. I love that you're working through those bugs and chores and things, and I'm looking forward to a very clean code base. Yes, and I guess my action item is investigate this block that we still have on the AV102. But that's it. All right. Thanks, guys. That was the stand-up.
Thanks.
Okay, thanks.
Right.
Bye.
Bye for now.